Hey guys, it's Bri. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys a very exciting video because with the new year comes New Year's resolutions, and one of the most popular ones that I hear is people are wanting to get their 4.0 this year. This semester they want straight A's, and I'm here on my bed because we're gonna get intimate, we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty, and I'm gonna give you guys the secrets or some of the best tips that I have to give you guys the willpower to survive the semester, and not only survive it but surpass that bitch. Okay, we are getting straight A's here. We are going for that 4.0 this semester, so let's just hop right in if you are interested in any of the tips. Alright guys, before we get started, I do want to apologize for looking a little bit rough around the edges because it has been raining all day, so that's also why my lighting is really terrible. It is not even 5 o'clock, you guys, and it has been so dark and gloomy all day, but I did want to get this video up for you guys because I know a lot of people are going back to school today. Today's Monday. I know a lot of people are going back to school. I wanted to get my video out in time for that. Alright guys, so the biggest tip I can give you guys is to write everything down. Always have your syllabus and your planner on you. So if one of your teachers keeps saying something over and over again, chances are it's going to be on a test or a quiz, and it's important, you know. Teachers are not going to be wanting to waste their time repeating things over and over again for no reason. Sometimes they will do that. I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes they will, but if they keep repeating something, it's most likely important, so just make sure you write that down, and that way you can get that point on that test, girl. So that tip kind of went along with just writing everything down. Make sure that if you hear it more than once, you're writing it down because it most likely will show up on a test. And if you guys are interested in a video on how I take my notes, let me know in a comment down below and I'll be more than willing to do that. Sometimes professors will mention that a test is going to be moved, or an assignment will be moved, or something is going to be added or changed or modified in any way. You want to make sure that you have your syllabus so you can write it on there. That way you stay in the loop of things and you're never caught off guard, okay? So the second tip I have for you guys is to actually review your notes. You wrote them for a reason. Don't just shove them in your backpack or shove them in a folder and never look at them again until the night before a test, because that is not going to help you and you won't learn that way. Honestly, taking about 5 to 15 minutes in between each and every day before a test is going to help you more than 2 hours of just trying to jam everything all in at once. Just 5 to 10 minutes, 15 if you want to even go further than that, girl, but all you need is just a little bit of time. Review your notes, quiz yourself. Don't just wait until the night before a test, because it's not going to help you. It's not going to stick in your brain, and when you're taking the test, you're going to think in the back of your head like, oh, I know what that answer is, but I can't think of it right now. Like, that has happened to me so many times, and ever since I started reviewing a little section each and every day, it's honestly helped me so much. So tip number 3 is to try not to skip class, and I know it's really hard, especially it being January and we're in the middle of winter. It's cold in the morning, it's hard to get out of bed, I get it, but at the same time, you don't want to miss too many classes because you're not going to be in class receiving that information. Sometimes the teacher will give a perfect example in class, and if you get notes from somebody else, which sometimes I will do, like I will ask somebody for notes because I missed that day, but sometimes what they think is important, what you think is important, are going to be two completely different things. Maybe that person wasn't even really paying attention, so they have mediocre notes. You just want to make sure that you're there in class, that way you're not missing out on the material that's being taught. You don't want to find yourself not knowing anything the night before an exam. Alright guys, so tip number 4 is to get to know your teacher better and obviously participate a lot more in class. And now, I'm not telling you guys to take your teacher to Red Lobster or take him to a fancy dinner date or anything like that. I'm not even asking you to friend them on Facebook. All I want you guys to do is try to participate a little bit more in class, because that way your teacher is going to know that you are willing to learn, that you are eager to learn, I guess, and that you actually care about being in class, because so many people just take up seats in class, especially when you're in college. A lot of people will take a class just to get student aid, and in every single class there's always going to be those kids that don't want to learn or they don't care about learning. So if your teacher knows that you're on top of your game, if you don't understand something, ask a question in class. I know if you don't want to ask it in class, ask them before or after class, or if you're in college, visit your professor during office hours. Definitely take advantage of that, because they're going to see that you're willing to take the time and the effort to learn. This is definitely going to help you out towards the end of the semester when grades are due and you're at an 87. Some professors will keep you at a B. Some professors will say, you know what, I noticed that they've been working hard. I noticed that they've been putting in a lot of time and effort, so I'm gonna go ahead and bump them up to an A. And I have a funny story because last semester I was supposed to get a B in one of my classes. Technically I would have gotten a B, but because the teacher knew that I was putting in the time and putting in the effort, she ended up giving me an A. So last semester I ended my semester with straight A's. They're gonna be more willing to help you out if they see that you're serious about your grades and that you actually care about your classes. Alright guys, so the last tip that I have for you guys is to eat. You cannot be focusing when you're hungry. That has happened to me a lot, especially throughout high school, you guys. I would always be hungry. I don't know what it was. I just would never eat school lunch. School lunch is disgusting if you're like in high school, elementary, that sort of thing. It's disgusting. So I would never eat, and all I would think about in class was, wow, I'm really hungry. I could go for some In-N-Out right now, or oh my god, I'm really hungry. I really want a milkshake. Or, you know, if you're hungry, you're gonna be focusing on like, what can I do to satisfy my hunger? What am I gonna eat after class? I wonder what my mom made for dinner. I wonder what the new mac and Cheetos taste like. That is not what you want to be focusing on when you're in class. Obviously you want to be focusing on the material that's being taught. You don't want to be worried about your hunger. You don't want to be worried about making noise from your stomach. Like, that is the last thing that you guys want to be doing. You guys, your brain needs fuel to get you through the day and keep you focused and energized. So personally, I always like to have like at least a little bit of water and like a granola bar or two. You guys can put whatever snacks you want in there. It's just something to satisfy your hunger. So I definitely recommend you keeping a couple of snacks in your bag or your backpack. No, I'm not saying to keep the whole freaking Target store inside of your backpack. I'm not telling you to carry a whole grocery store. You can if you want to, but that's not what I'm recommending. I'm recommending you keep like 1 or 2 snacks minimum, and then something to drink. You don't want to be dehydrated either. That's not cute. But yeah, try to keep a granola bar or 2, or like some nuts, grapes, anything that can like satisfy your hunger. My personal favorite snack from last semester are Cliff Bars. Cliff Bars are really, really good. They satisfy my hunger. Honestly, I would eat half of a Cliff Bar and I would be good for like 4 hours. I kid you not. My favorite snack from last semester was definitely the Cliff Bar, and then I would always carry a banana and a water bottle. And then whenever I was hungry in class, I would just go outside and eat my snack, and then I'd come back in and I would be good to go. So yeah, you guys, those are all the tips that I have for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And if you are new here and you liked what you saw, please subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or requests, please leave them down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.